Good morning, traders. David here from Daily Forecast. It is Monday the 6th of February, and we're here to do an update. We do Brent oil, crude oil, Bitcoin, and then we do the euro as well. So let's get straight into it. We've got Brent oil daily chart in front of us. There's our current A high and our B low. We're in a bearish AB swing. You can see here that price came to the 786 in December sometime, and then gave us a B failure 786. A B failure 786 with a prior 786 bounce leads us to believe that we're heading for the A high. You can see price headed up to the A high, came shy of the A high, gave us nice bearish candle patterns there, and we mentioned several days back, if you check in the analysis, that since we had failure up here, we're looking for price to fall down towards the B low. Not necessarily taking out the B low because of the deep bounce, but to fall down towards the actual B low. And you can see that over the ensuing days, price has fallen down to the B low, towards the actual B low. We've got a B failure 786 lower down. It's somewhere around 78.10. So we're looking for price to fall down to the area of 78.10 or even 77.06. Okay, it can even go as far down to the B low. I'm not really expecting it to actually take out the B low, because typically when we get a deep pullback into the A, then we're looking for price to exhaust itself lower down around the B area. So that's the target areas that we're looking at for the daily chart. The 4-hour chart is the same swing that we've got on the daily chart. Let me just move this fibs over here. There you can see it clearer, the rejection at the A high. Okay, and prices kept on falling its way down, and like I said, on the daily chart, we're looking at it falling towards the B low. You can clearly see here that this BF 786 had price rallying up, and there we found rejection. We had a test of it, and price carried on lower down. So let's see what happens today. Friday we had quite an aggressive fall. So if I blow this up a little here, for today we could be looking at price pulling back somewhat of Friday's move. So we could find price heading up higher. If we get up to 82.40 area, the 618 of this little move here, we'll consider looking for short entry opportunities. The 1-hour chart. The 1-hour chart, we are making lower highs and lower lows, but there was some interesting opportunities that came about last week and Friday. So let's just go over this chart. We've got some housekeeping to do on this chart. There was our previous A high, B low. Price came not even to the actual 382. If I pull that fib, you'll see that. A high, B low. Okay, didn't even get to the actual 382. Broke the actual B low, giving us a new AB swing. Okay, let me remove this quickly. There was our most recent A high, B low. And you can see here that price came to the 786 of that move. Just give me a second. So just to back up again, so here's our most recent A high and our most recent B low. Okay, if I draw my fibs from that A high to that B low, okay, you can see that price for this swing, price came up to the 786.86 area, and then price fell back. Okay, so there was an entry opportunity there to short, and then if I draw my fibs to look for the B failure 786, okay, you can see that price came to the B failure 786, gave us an entry opportunity. We can go down to that now. Gave us an entry opportunity, and a B failure 786 with a prior 786 bounce leads us to believe that we're going to be taking out the A high. And there's the A high, and you can see price rallied up on Friday, took out the A high. But then, so at this point on Friday, this was going to be the new B. Okay, if I were to label it as it occurred Friday, this was going to become the new A, because at that point you can see there was the start of a reversal. Okay, by price taking out the A high, we're starting an inverse head and shoulders pattern. Okay, at this point in time, we didn't know price was going to be falling down there. At this point in time, that was the start of a reversal. So that in essence became the new AB swing. Okay, that was a new AB upswing. We would have then looked for price to fallen down to the 618 or the 786, And you can see at no point was there any indication of price bouncing at any of those levels. Prices rammed all the way straight down. So what happens now? We need to relabel our chart. This becomes the new ace, because now we've got resumption of downtrend, okay, and we've actually got a B low in place already. So that's our B low. We don't need a question mark there. Can remove that old A line there. So now this is our new AB swing. And if you remember, this is the same swing that I looked at on the 4-hour chart. I said if price comes up to the 82.40 area on the 4-hour chart, then we'll be looking for a short entry opportunity. Let me go back to that chart. That is the same from that high there down to this low here. That is the same swing of our our current AB swing on the 1-hour chart. So let's see if price rallies up to 82.44 around there. Or sorry, at least 82.44 or higher. Okay, we'll then look for something bearish at that point in time to short. Just to go back to Friday's entry opportunity here. Friday was the 3rd, eh? Let's look at that quickly. Let's look at Friday. So this fall here was that fall over there. Okay, that fall over there was this fall here, and you can see price rallied up sharply. And what do we always say? We're looking for a fall, okay, a bounce, a test into the 618, bullish candlestick formation. The entry point was right there. Okay, 81, and our target was at, let me just double check that level again. Our target was at 83.50. So way more than 120 pips for that move there. And you can see if we follow on up, you can see their price went and rallied up. Okay, so that was the entry on Friday. It was a textbook entry according to the system that we are trading. And if I show you this high here on Friday, just to show you that there was not an entry opportunity at 1500 hours, you can see there was never a test. Okay, prices carried on all the way down. Let's look at crude oil. Crude oil, we're still in our current A high and B low, a bearish AB swing. Same story, we had a BF 786, we had a 786 bounce and with a BF 786 here. And we said a BF 786 with a prior 86 bounce will lead us to believe we're taking out the A high. You can see the bull stride once, twice, thrice, but it just kept on falling. So we also set up here, because we've got a deep A bounce. Okay, price came deep into the A, deep towards the A resistance high. That leads us to believe that we're heading down towards the B low. You can check the videos of last week. We've been saying that for days. And you can see how far prices dropped here as well. On this time frame, we've got a BF 786. Let me just do that quickly. We've got a BF 786 down at the 72.84 area. Did we reach that? 72.84? No, we didn't reach that yet. So we've got a BF 786 down at this area. We're not in that area yet. Once we hit 72.84, we'll be in a BF 786 area. Okay. So for now, nothing yet. The same thing like I said on Brent. I'd wait for a bit of a pullback from Friday's drop. Friday's drop was quite an excessive drop. The high there was 77.98 and the low here was 73. So I'd see if we don't get a pullback before we're looking at price falling lower down. If we do fall lower down to the BF 786, we might just get a bounce out of that area. But time will tell. Let's go to the 1-hour chart. The 1-hour chart, I have to scrunch it up quite a bit on Brent. There's our current AB swing. We're in a bullish AB swing, A low, B high. There we had a 382 bounce, and price ran up to the B failure area. A B failure with a 382 bounce is going to head to the 50. You can see we rammed through that 50. Okay. And then price bounced up, and then we carried on all the way down. Friday's trade opportunities. Friday's trading activity fell all the way through, and you can see we just came shy of the A high. So on this time frame, because we're still in the bullish AB swing, and because we're at the A low, sorry, not A high guys, A low, if we, let's for today see if we do get a test of this low, Friday's lows followed by something bullish. If we do get that, we'll step down to the 5-minute chart and look for an entry opportunity, because we are in a bullish AB swing, and when we are in a bullish AB swing, we are looking for prices to rally. Okay, so we're looking to buy support, so we'll step down to a 5-minute chart, and then we will look for something bullish. But let's see if we do get a bit of a test of that first. Okay, the Euro daily, got some housekeeping to do on the Euro as well. There's our most recent A low. We were still waiting for a B high to form. Now here's something interesting. We need 2 candles to the right to form a B. I've always said, for the last few days, I've said that this AB swing is so small on the daily chart that by the time you get something, the swing will be violated in some way. And here's a good example of that. There's a A low. We were waiting for a B high, and then price pulled all the way down and took out the actual A low. Okay, so not very nice. We're gonna have to do housekeeping at some point. We're hoping price will actually get out of this bit of a messed up small swing that we're in. There's our A high. We now have to wait again for a B low to form. Okay, because we've got the start of a reversal process here. We've taken out the last support low, so this is the start of a head and shoulders pattern on this time frame. It will be easier seen on the smaller time frames. Here's the 4-hour chart. There's the A low, there's the B high. I can take out this question mark. This now becomes the new A. You can see over here at this point here, price took out this A low. You can clearly see that. So we've got the start of a head and shoulders pattern. I have to put a question mark here because we don't quite have the B formed yet. Okay. Once we have that, we'll draw fibs and we'll look for price to rally up. Look for a bearish candlestick formation at the 618 or higher, and then a fall. The 1-hour chart on Euro, also a bit clearer to be seen here. You can see there's our A low, there's our B high. And if I put a line in here, you'll clearly see that at this point in time here, price took out the A support low. Okay, so we've got housekeeping to do on this chart. We have to, this is now the new A high. Okay, we've also got the start of a reversal on this time frame, and here's our B low. On the 1-hour chart, we've got a B already. So if I draw my fibs from the A high down to the B low, you'll see that we've got a 618 at 936. So we're looking for price to rally up towards 936. I can take this out. We're looking for price to rally up to 936 over coming sessions, at which point we'll then look for a short entry. Bitcoin on the daily chart. Let me back up again. That was our most recent A high and our most recent B low. That was our AB swing. You can see at this point in time here, price took out this A resistance high right there, giving us the start of a reversal on this time frame, and inverse head and shoulders. There's our left shoulder, here's our head. This is where we are now. We are waiting for a B high to form. I can correct this chart now, do some housekeeping on this chart. We've actually got that B high. You can see how we waited for a good couple of days for that B to form, but you can see that price has pulled back and we do have a B. This here is our high. So now we can draw fibs from the A low to the B high. Can take out that line quickly, and now you can see what we are waiting for now as far as the head and shoulder pattern is concerned. We're waiting for the fall. Okay, so we're looking for price to fall back down, and our areas of interest is 18793. So 18793, 18800, we're looking for price to fall back down to the 618 or lower. Okay, at which point you'll then look for a bullish candlestick formation to go long. We are bullish on this pair, okay, but we need a retracement first. And if we retrace down to the 618, we're looking at price landing up at 29,600. Okay, so let's watch this one over the next couple of days. And for those of you that trade long term on Bitcoin, There could be a nice trading opportunity once price gets down to 18793 or lower, and then enter a long entry position with prices heading up to these levels or higher. But we'll analyze that as we're going along. So that's it, guys. That's the 4 pairs that we are trading. If you want us to analyze anything else, let us know. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you're alerted. Last week we made our money already. We made our money already at the beginning of last week, but you can see there was another nice trading opportunity on Friday as well. Let's see. For today, we're looking for price to rally up to higher levels on Brent. We're looking for a long position already while we're inside this A low. Okay, as long as we're inside 72.50, we're looking for a long entry position. On crude, nothing on euro, because euro's just got a B low right now. And those are the opportunities that we'll stay alert and look out for the day. Enjoy the trading day, guys. Chat tomorrow. Bye bye.